And we're back with the Octopath Traveler demo. This time we're about to start off with Primrose's playthrough. I think I'm letting it play for the 8 travelers again. Oh, okay. No. Alright, so I guess we're doing another session, so Eric, you actually got a chance to play the game, so what are your thoughts now?
Well, with Ulbrich specifically, plenty of options with such a simple interface.
What are your thoughts on the gameplay, like the gameplay style, like the boost system and all that?
I think it's a neat feature.
Even when the blade is
Oh,
at your
boy.
heart, faith will be your shield. Words of House Azel.
Azelhot.
I love options like that.
Well, I've heard of the Nighthearts, but Azelheart, that's a new part of the Heart family to me.
I love the music in Prim's scenario.
Funny how it works, isn't it?
And the voice acting is especially awesome
Everything that
here.
happens in this world falls into one of
2 categories. Things one's better off knowing, and things one's better off not.
Dun dun dun.
Jeffrey Azelhart. I'm afraid you've been poking your nose into the latter.
I love this simple piano piece.
I have no regrets.
I think I see Primrose.
I thought you might.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Bottom right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's your answer.
And like, I could
knows?
guess because it's just like,
Make sure he's-
I know plenty of people who made a D&D character like this. Not to say they're unoriginal or
While witnessing their father's death and looking for vengeance.
yeah, not to say that they're hackneyed or unoriginal fucks. They're
I mean,
good
done right,
friends.
it's a great story. Like, dude, you will see just how good Primrose's story is.
Well,
Like,
no,
God
I'm not saying I
damn.
think it's bad. It's just like I know this setup.
One on his left arm.
Well, I mean, so far it looks like, you know, it manages to do, like, you know, pretty generic setups or reused some classic setups while at the same time putting some you know, simple setups, but using the extra effort to build up extra character, like we saw with Ulbrich's scenario.
Took my father from me.
So they all have like a raven or crow tattoo on
I
them.
will never
Yep.
forget.
Okay.
One on the neck, and one on the right, and one on the left.
Yep. I should probably get. I actually want to get a tattoo for to remember one of my cats.
Aw.
Yeah.
Always the same dream.
But I get the feeling that's going to be a
I wish I
theme
had
with
your
all of
confidence, Primrose.
the
Couldn't
characters.
imagine nodding off minutes before my cue.
Even these, even these side characters, like
nice it must be to be the
the voice acting for like these jealous like dancers, like the voice acting makes them come off as real bitches.
Yeah, but like
that is I think one of the hardest things for a voice actor is to make off is to have make a character come off as really unlikable.
yeah. And somehow wrestlers get
and you-
yeah, somehow wrestlers can do it so well.
The dignity of men who pay for the privilege.
But yeah, if you think these girls are mean, wait until you meet Helganish.
Enough chatter. Mr. Helganish is coming.
Speaking of the devil, emphasis on the devil.
You women to titter here in the shadows? My customers are waiting for their entertainment.
So which of those girls is Lindsay Lohan? Because they're pretty mean girls.
Putting actually on that stage already. Now, get out there and earn your keep.
I was holding it in. Oh wait, I think that would be Primrose.
Bunch of useless strength. But not you, Primrose. You
Ladies and gentlemen, meet Helganish.
Why do I think of Harvey Weinstein?
Why? This tavern's custom has increased.
Voice, maybe?
Well, there's a different joke there. Alternatively, could be Louis C.K.
Forgetting yourself.
That's a joke. That's a joke about Hollywood.
And
The scandals.
ever grateful for that, Master.
Who's Harvey Weinstein?
Girl, when I picked you up, completely useless.
Hang on.
Useless.
Do it later in between parts.
Nah, I can just do it right now.
I'm doing it in Google right now.
Little smile.
You're watching one of the best intros to another completely despicable character.
Who bought the jewels that adorn your pretty neck?
I'm not gonna go into this, but fuck you, Pam Anderson.
Who made you the most sought-after dancer in
Huh,
this dusty
who?
old town?
She had some things about the whole Harvey Weinstein thing that's going on right now, and it's just like she said some things that are not cool.
debt repaid.
Anyways, he's an American film producer. He and his brother Bob co-founded Miramax.
Good then.
Sweetie, and I may give you a treat.
Don't dally when you're done with your show. I will be waiting in my chamber. I'll have a bird for me some more.
I mean, you guys missed it, but he called her kitten.
I mean, I'm
that's-
well aware of that sort of.
Like he goes above and beyond with.
Hang on, I'm well aware of that sort of fetish thing, but the age difference makes it creepy.
But anyways, like he goes above and beyond with the kitten
I
parallels.
mean, this is a common thing.
Like what I do with strays that bite back, and shit like that. Like
Yeah, that's too far. Just like.
But yeah, like I'll have you purr for me some more. Like he uses a lot of kitten analogies.
It's not a sort of pet name sort of thing. It's more like I'm treating you as less than human.
Yep.
Okay, I would have said that it would be king shaming, but never mind.
Oh god damn it! I missed that one.
And then,
She made a cameo.
yeah, she made a brief return.
Oh man.
I actually tried to go out of my way to fog up and blur out. Actually, I think it was during the end game stuff where I actually did it. I probably didn't notice it during when I was recording Prim's story. Also, this is Prim's theme. Well, no, this is an interlude, I think. Yeah, I think this is sort of like an interlude to Prim's theme. We hear her actual theme after the final boss. Or after her scenario's prologue boss. But, this theme is so good. Like, seriously, I think, Ulbricht's music had some great tunes, but I think overall, Prim is my favorite.
Again, I think of Nier because of the composition.
The sitar style strings.
It's not sitar. It's a very specific sort of guitar tuning and playing.
It's a steel guitar, I think the proper term is.
Okay, yeah.
So it has like a bit of a twang sound.
Yeah.
Not necessarily twang,
But
but
instead of
it
doing
kind
the
of
whole,
sounds.
doing what like Cage the Elephant would do, it's more like it's a more fantasy-esque sort of thing.
Hmm?
Never mind, I'm getting into music shit.
You're talking to an audiophile here, dude.
Yes, but I'm talking about bands.
Again.
Bands that don't do game music exclusively.
Again.
Yes.
This was pretty sad because you can see just see Prim's reaction during this conversation. Star of the stage. Naivete.
Oh.
Dancing girl? That is a dream best forgotten. Naivete of a child. It would be better to not say such things. Not in this town.
Oh,
This is why you treat sex workers positively.
I love that little animation for the hair twirl.
Yeah.
Like, I love how animated these sprites are.
I probably can't see the most of it because it's standard definition, though. Not gonna lie.
You could probably see some of the subtleties.
I see a little bit of it.
But, remember back when we were talking about how detailed the sprites are? We saw a bit with, Prim, but look, like, you don't get that level of detail, like in, look at her hair, look at her outfit, unless you're actually taking, like, actually putting effort into the sprites. Also, these are mean girls. They put a thorn on a
How
chair.
juvenile.
Or in her seat.
And for God's sakes, you're grown women that
Are you
that
alright?
dance for men in skimpy outfits.
Yes.
Yusufa does-
So...
I mean, Yusufa does call them out on it, saying, like, they're all in the same boat. Like, yeah, there you are.
Yeah, in the end, what's the use of torturing one another? You're all the same.
stop that.
You're all being treated like shit. Your situation doesn't get any... And, you know, this shit situation doesn't get any better by just being, well...
Mean. Yeah, it's like Yusufa says, then why torment one of our own?
Or, you know, you're not gonna get to think of this as a business sort of thing. You're... Oh, shit. Oh, goddamn. David Harvey Weinstein's back.
It's time for work. Yeah, like,
I imagine when he says work, it's time for work. I just get massive creepo from this dude.
Like I said, he does a lot of cat analogies. Like, you know, the sheath your claws.
What was that sorry show you gave today?
Why do you sound like Vince McMahon?
Who? This guy or DC?
Yes.
Well, I guess it actually... helps that my voice is kind of shot. Now I can actually do a good impression of this prick.
Well, I say Vince McMahon, but you have to really go.
Speaking of
It was me, Austin!
Austin!
It was me! All along,
Speaking of
Austin!
Speaking of wrestling,
son of a
references,
bitch!
I'm not the only one who sees Stone Cold Steve Austin with Thanos, right?
You're not.
I see it now, yeah. Also, my big thing about the Infinity War trailer, wwhy the fuck is Black Widow
Pay no
blonde?
attention. They certainly didn't do a cast change or anything.
Like, I legit thought they replaced Scarlett Johansson for Black Widow. Or that it was a new character. Like, I was like,
Is
okay,
Scarlett
who's
Johansson
this?
going blonde right now?
Well, first they removed the Russian accent, then they removed the hair.
What?
First they removed the Russian accent, then they removed the red hair.
Scarlett Johansson going blonde right now?
she's naturally blonde.
Then yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah.
She stopped doing the red dye.
I mean, I think she actually has relatively short hair. So
Yeah. Like, when she was in Iron Man 2, that was a wig.
yeah.
I think for Avengers, they just dyed her hair.
I want to say it was still a wig.
No. That was her natural hair. Like, at least her hairstyle.
You'd be surprised how much you can pack into a wig cap.
Alright, so now we get introduced to Primrose's allure. Also, look at how that hair flows.
Yeah, painstakingly animated.
So we're just traveling like this the whole game.
Excuse me.
Yep.
I'm afraid not.
I like how she started this by saying,
Excuse
time to
me.
put on a different kind of show. I mean, put it to her, like she's good at flirting. But yeah, so when she was up on stage, we found out what she's doing here. She's hunting down the men who killed her father, and she found out that one of them frequents the town.
Excuse me.
So that's the only reason she's in here. She's basically biding her time waiting for him to show up. Like, I liked the words she used, like, the dishonor, the beatings, the punishment, like, I'll endure all that for you, Father, and stuff like that.
Thanks.
So, I mean, she's dedicated.
But yeah, like, I'm not kink-shaming when I say that I think this whole sort of master and submissive thing isn't exactly the good kind.
Beg pardon.
This... no.
Like I said, you hate Helganish now, right?
I mean...
Like, he's one of those characters, you see him, you instantly hate him.
Look,
Whoever did whoever did the voice acting for him did a really good job.
Yeah.
Till next time.
Pum pum.
Oh, I know those moments where you see somebody you really fucking hate walking right by.
The mark of the crow on his left
Will
arm.
never forget.
Of course.
It's like when you see somebody you really
Yeah,
fucking
of
hate and
course.
time just kind of
slows down.
stops.
They see someone with an indication mark of the sort.
Yeah. Had those sorts of moments a bit too frequently in the past couple weeks. Let's put it that way. I don't even have that many enemies. It's the same fucking guy.
And where do you think you're going? That fucking laugh.
I think not.
So yeah, we saw it basically how Primrose's allure works is she can get
Put your face.
the thing is we saw that there's a chance for success if it doesn't work. If you fail, your reputation in the town goes down. So Prim has a more of a social aspect to her gameplay. So I think they did a good job using Prim and Ulbrich as the demo characters, because we get to see how each of the characters sort of have different aspects to their gameplay.
Yeah.
Come
Yusufa.
Best friends forever.
Yep.
Gal pals, more like.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even know what that means.
Vaguely.
It's... It's kind of the...
Oh, come on, the recording shout out on me too?
What the?
Oh, for fuck's sakes. The recording
Oh,
shat
yeah,
on me right at the very
skip
end.
frames and shit.
Damn it. You remember how I had to
remind me of
redo
redoing
part
shit.
2 of Prim's story, right?
Don't remind me of redoing shit.
Huh? Dude, I had to redo Prim's story 3 times. I think I did notice this before, but I was like, fuck it. I'm not redoing cutscenes.
Jesus Christ.
Still, though,
Well, no,
just
like,
don't-
it
don't
was really
remind me of
bad
that
when I
pain in
got
the
to the
ass shit.
dungeon.
But of course.
At the
The
very
fuck did I
least, this
miss?
is like cuts. At the very least, this is like cutscenes, so...
Oh my god.
yeah, it's just... oh, for fuck's sakes. Yeah, it was this bad?
King
Crimson! this-
King Crimson! King Crimson!
Okay.
King Crimson!
Okay, so for some behind the scenes, here's how I know when rendering is really bad. When the video itself won't even so when I put in a video in Vegas, it does like formulating audio levels or something like that.
Yeah.
Yes, I've had that shit happen to me too many times. Ah!
So when it Vegas crashes during that, that's how I know that shit happens like this to the recording. Eric, one thing to note, I mean, if you just want to deal with the skip frames, what you can do is just cancel the audio mapping there. It'll just stop it, and you can work with the audio files that you, with the RAWs that you have. Which I don't recommend, because that could cause Vegas to crash later on while you're working on a project, so... generally when that happens for me, that just means that it's corrupted and I need to redo it. But I definitely saw that it was pretty bad during the dungeon, so actually let me see how bad it fucked up that. So I guess to finish off with the story, we saw that Helganish knows the man with the crow tattoo. I'm trying to see. Okay, so the cutscene wasn't that screwed over.
Yeah,
Okay,
on the
so
topic
that's
of actually
good,
video
at the very
fuck-ups,
least.
I would like to say that I noticed a pretty fucking bad one with Resident Evil 4, and well, you're not gonna see it because I cut it out, but you'll
point it
oh
out.
yeah.
But yeah,
Anyway, let's go ahead
I'm kind
and
of
stop
pissed
this
I didn't
recording.
catch it was in part 1 as well.
Yes, let us.
Alright, we'll see you guys in proper gameplay for Primrose in her
Goodbye.
dungeon and boss fight. See you guys later.